Hey, brothers, this is me on the banners. I mentor those kids, and I also wrote this book about friendship. Anything you kings can donate on y'all way out will help me raise money to get boost the kids and teach them what their friends is. When y'all do come out, and if y'all support, I'm gonna ask y'all a question about friendship. It ain't no wrong answers. Be real and talk as a mentor, and just be real. That's all you gotta do. And I love y'all for stopping and supporting. Amen. All right, Queen, stay positive. You all right today, OG? Man, staying positive. Good to see you again. Amen. I was stressed out yesterday, y'all. Really don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. So I'm at my girl house growing my fruits and vegetables and getting stuff growing. And I made a video on YouTube. I made a video on Instagrams, Facebooks, and all these different social media sites, different devices. So that means different pages. And like out of nowhere, somebody called my phone, and then I hang up. I didn't even answer, but I, clicked them off to where, and they call right back, and I do the same thing. They call right back, and I answer the phone like, "What the fuck you calling my phone for?" Yada yada yada. So when I do that, my girl ended up getting the flipping and tripping. I mean, flipped and tripped and all kind of shit over me getting a phone call from somebody who seen me trying to be happy, and they calling to fuck up my shit, and that's exactly what they did. Boy, I tell you, the power of this shit is crazy. But when I try to call this individual back, I couldn't even get a hold of them type shit. Because they don't want nothing but to disturb whatever they see that's going on whenever somebody trying to be happy and prosper. But throughout all of that, I did learn something that I didn't want to learn, but I'm glad I learned it. So, so person tried to call the police or claim they were calling the police. That's devastating. Yeah. Once again, King and Queen, y'all can donate anything to help me get boost the kids. God bless y'all though. Right? And that was devastating to hear. Or to know that they felt that they would do something like that too. All right, OG. So I had to share that with y'all out here today. Hey, brothers, let me ask y'all a question. Hey, hold on, guys. What character trait would you tell these kids 14 to 19 years old do a real friend gotta be? They leave home with who they think their real friend is. Somebody don't make it back home. Their mom and dad or their grandparents to raise them. What would you say from your heart a real friend is?
Person that got your back.
Hold on.
Say that one more time.
Let him go first, and then I'm gonna come back to you. You said
they got your back.
Why is that important?
Because one thing about you, everybody is told to leave now.
Okay, all right. What character trait do a real friend gotta be? Can't nobody be a real friend to you unless they what kind of friend? He say somebody that got your back. And matter of fact, why you talking about that?
Me personally,
Chapter 1, who's a friend? Part 4 is a supporter. Somebody that's gonna support you. What you want to say?
Somebody ain't gonna put you in a situation have to test if they really your friend or not.
Give me an example.
Like,
be real.
I'm not finna take you nowhere where I know we shouldn't be. And then, all right, for instance, you know somebody that don't like you. You know they be over here.
Yeah.
Why would I get with you and take you over here knowing these people don't like you for a situation arise?
Right.
That's retarded.
I'm with you on that.
Avoid that at all costs. Just go over here.
Amen.
No,
Amen. Amen.
No, we okay.
Amen. Amen. That was a real good example too. Okay, because that's what we facing in this day. What you think it take, and listen to this. What you think it take to make it out of a bad neighborhood? Or what do we have to do to come together to make our neighborhood better?
Shit, first we're gonna start with coming together.
Exactly.
The hardest part, coming together.
Okay, you say it's the hardest part. Why is it the hardest part? And what do we got to do to make it happen?
It's the hardest part because I ain't gonna lie. All right, check this out. Prime example, right? You go in the jailhouse, right?
Uh-huh.
A white person walk in. You're gonna see the white people help the white dude.
Okay.
A Mexican walk in. You're gonna see the Mexican help the Mexican dude. When a nigga walk in, the niggas gonna look at bro like, man, we don't know if that nigga snitch or this or that or this and that. They don't know what's the situation. All the time, it might not be none of that.
Yeah.
They don't be willing to help another nigga.
Right.
So, shit, with that being said, it really gonna take a lot to get people to really. You know
And that's
what I'm
on a whole different level too. Okay. I'm glad you said what you said. What you want to say, King? What you think it take to make it out of a bad neighborhood? Or what do we do to come together to make it better?
First one, just go.
What do you mean? Just get up and leave? What if you don't have financial stabilities to do that?
I ain't gonna lie, I know a lot of people
There's a lot of hustlers. There's a lot of hustlers.
Okay.
Just like young guys, young corn selling the water bottles.
Yeah, okay.
Determination.
Okay.
Candy and soda.
All right.
Gatorade.
All right.
It's always a hustle.
All right. You ain't saying nothing wrong. You being real. That's what I need to hear. Okay, this is the last question. You go first. You close out. Listen to what he said. Where you originally from?
Arkansas.
Georgia.
Okay. What do you want to see changed in America to make it better for everybody, for all races of people?
More jobs. Better jobs.
Why is that important to have?
Because one thing about it, man, some of these companies and some jobs, they don't care for you.
Right.
And we need better ones.
Okay. All right.
And better opportunities. Like money is the problem with everything, honestly.
Yeah, financial
We should-
poverty.
We should be more trying to work for ourselves, having our own
Ownership.
Our own,
Home ownership and financial stability for generational wealth for you. I'm listening to you. What you want to say to close out? What you want to see change to make it better for everybody?
Equality. Everybody be
Equality.
equal.
for sure.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
For sure.
What's your name, King?
KV.
And
Deshaun Chief.
let me show you this. And right here, this is me. My name Eric. I'm originally from Richmond, California. I've been living out here now 6 years, pushing positivity, trying to do exactly what y'all see me doing. It may change, but I can't do it if people don't stop and engage and help out. That's why I go live to show everybody like y'all, the real ones, that do help me make our community a better place, because we got to be the difference. You feel what I'm saying? So I love y'all. I'm going to flip my camera. Everybody, hold on. I'm nothing without these kings right here, stopping, engaging, showing the world that we can unite and do what's right. God bless, God bless, God bless. I do got another question. Have you ever met me before today?
No, sir, but you do got familiar face. I might have seen you somewhere.
Okay. What about you? Have you ever met me before today?
No, sir.
So what I just proved is that we can come together as blacks. That my brothers that's standing before me is smart, intelligent, and do want better for the community. But if y'all didn't stop, I couldn't prove it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all did stop, so I could change the narrative on how people look at us and try to treat us, because we won't change too. You feel what I'm saying? So I love y'all. And True Friendship Within the Youth of America is the title of my book. Y'all video is on True Friendship Within the Youth of America on YouTube right now.
Okay, bet.
Hey,
How much you be selling these books?
my book, $20 up here. They were actually $40, but they $20 up here. Once again, Queen, you could donate anything to help me give books to kids and teach them who their friends is. But everybody be walking by them, so I'm glad. Yeah, online they like $40, no lie. They really be 40. Yeah.
Whenever I'm financially good,
Yeah.
I'll be able to excuse me.
And thank you too.
I'll be able to like this here. I
Yeah.
like reading and learning.
Yep, 1 page a day whenever you get one. God bless y'all. Amen. Amen. God bless. It's all love. Thank you. It's all love. I appreciate you looking out for me, OG. Once again, everybody, it's about us coming together in our community, making it better, one person at a time. Can't do this by myself. You say stop making excuses and leave. Okay, stop playing victim to circumstances. That's a good one. Okay, what else you say down there? Bro got that nose can't. No, I got that allergy snort right now, but I feel you. Yeah, I was at my girl house, and boy, I tell you, she want to keep the damn AC on. Whew. And I ain't one of them dudes. I'm a little guy. So, yeah. My shit running like a motherfucker. But yeah, I liked it that. Yeah, somebody said something else. Yeah, dude's a buster. I wonder what dudes you talking about. Because it couldn't be me. All right, y'all stay positive. Yeah. It's like the world know, as the author of this book, I could be many other places, but I'm here to stay a positive role model in the community. With the help from you all. So subscribe, like, comment, and I love y'all. I really do. And eventually y'all will get a copy of my book, I hope, for y'all family. Man.